To measure the figure, instead of using inches, we use heads. How tall our figure is based on how many heads tall they are, not feet, but heads. So we're gonna begin by drawing a snowman that is 7 snowballs tall, and we're gonna try to make them the same size. That can be the hardest part of this. So we're gonna draw the first snowball. That is number 1. The second snowball, and to keep them the same size, you can use your fingers and bring them down like that. You can also use a ruler and just use inches if you want to be very precise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just going to put the snowballs in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that we have our snowman, let's go ahead and put our person next to it with the right measurements. So I'm just gonna make these lines come out like this, and I'm gonna use them over here. Where our first head is, or our snowball, that is going to be our head. So it might be the shape of an upside down egg. I'm just going to write what it matches up to right here. That is our head. Number 2 is the middle of the chest. So I just like to draw a box. You might want to put a neck in so you don't get confused. Okay, number 3 is your belly button. Just put a little line in there. Bring your lines into it. Number 4 is the bottom of your torso, where your legs come out of your torso. I just like to draw an upside down triangle, or like a bottom of a swimming suit. And your knee is somewhere in between 5 and 6, so I just like to use the halfway mark and say that is where your knee is. So you can just put 2 circles in. I mean, maybe your knees are a little bit bigger than that. Okay, and then our feet are down at 7. Okay, this person is missing something very important besides a face, because we're not going to draw a face. They're missing their arms. Your elbow hits right at your belly button. So I'm going to put and elbow. So I usually just put a line, and then I just bring my arm down to it. Your wrist is the next thing, and it is next to the bottom of your torso. Then we also have a hand. Your hand is as long as your face, believe it or not. Not quite as long as your head, so it may not come all the way to 5, but it comes about halfway down the thigh. Our hands are very rarely straight like this. They're usually curved, so your hand's usually curved somewhere in there. Okay, so those are the basic proportions. I'll give you one last tip that can be helpful when drawing the figure. And this is going to be the angle that our body is usually at from the side. Head, I'm gonna draw them, they're gonna be looking to the side. So our neck comes out at an angle. It doesn't come straight up and down, it comes this way. And I'll put an arrow there. Then we have our rib cage, which comes back this way. Then when our spine comes down into our hips, it comes. Then we have our legs, which come this way again, then back, and then round. Think of your body as being a slinky. We compress when we walk, and that's why we have so many angles in our body. Yes, this person is missing their arm. Their arm would be somewhere. There's your last tip. Good luck drawing the figure, and hopefully this was a helpful tutorial for you.